I've been talking about all the stuff you wanted to hear for years. Now I'm gonna talk about what you don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that good shit. Where my niggas at? Take care of their kids. Learn their lesson from their first bid. Who getting money? Who ain't no motherfucking dummy? Who ain't gon' let you white folks leave them bumming? They like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That's fuckboy shit. That's fuckboy shit. All my niggas getting money. Who you with? All my niggas with them choppers try to hit. It's been a long time since a nigga been locked up, and I ain't going back. I put that on my dick and nuts. Don't get it twisted. I'm always gonna be ratchet. I always got my whistle. I'm never out. What up? It's me, Prez. And you stumbled upon a Real Ninjas Podcast where we discuss interesting topics. Listen to underground music, critique it also, and talk about that fuck shit, okay?
Of course.
Y'all don't know this, but I ain't never got the intro right since we started doing this.
7 episodes.
And I promise you, I'll get it next week. I promise y'all will. So, as always, I got my boy with me. Uncanny, how you doing today?
You know what it is, man. Uncanny Midwest Connects. If you ain't connected, you ain't respected. And of course, we got another crazy loaded show. Last week, we talked a lot about relationships and wifey material. This week, we're going to talk about similar stuff, but we brought some ladies in to do it. And we brought some dope ladies in. Make sure y'all check out Goddess Temple with Miss Carrie.
Everybody you dumb right now.
Smacking that.
Oh, you said their names already. Okay. So this a real nigga. You know how it go on here, man. We
real niggas.
You know what I mean? So we don't know what we doing on here. We just trying to give y'all some entertainment and like just bring some light to the town at the same time.
For sure.
So as you were saying, we had a one-sided conversation last week.
Yeah.
And so we brought the ladies on, okay? So we not chauvinistic or nothing like that. It was just guys talking. You listen to some real ninja shit, okay? Yeah. So what we're gonna do today? We're gonna keep it kind of simple, but it's always gonna veer off into different directions. I like to say I got my voice back this week. You know what I mean? I think I lost my voice 3 weeks in a row. Okay. I think I'm just ready for this fight. Look, hold on, I'm talking off topic.
We'll be back to that. We'll get back to that later on the show.
So we're gonna ask some questions.
Yeah.
And sure, y'all can get an insight on the ladies and whatever. Y'all can figure out whatever y'all want about this show. Okay. So, all right, so let's just go and start it off. What we gonna start off with, Kenny?
Oh man, you got some fire there, Prez. We're gonna come with the fire, ladies. What is the worst part of being in a relationship?
Ooh.
I'll let you go. They just came off the dome.
Oh yeah,
bam!
Real ninjas.
Whoa.
Real ninjas.
Look, I thought we were out here to like defend the ladies. Y'all attacking us.
No. There's no attacking. The reason we're asking is because we have opinions.
We're gonna answer two things. We're gonna answer two things. We're gonna give our answer.
Loaded question. I'll let her go first.
By the way, she said her boyfriend here, so she gotta be like she tipped.
Oh yeah. We're
gonna tell the real story.
We're gonna ask him some questions.
She's gonna blink a lot of times. That's how you know.
You gonna know.
I'm sure he's gonna chime in. So.
Oh man.
Okay, so
so what is the worst part? Seriously, I mean, everybody's got an opinion. So what is the worst part of being in a relationship?
Honestly, I think, that's a loaded question, but the worst part, I think, it just depends on, honestly, it just depends on your certain insecurities that you have, anything that, you may have experienced in the past, it's like, that determines your worst. But for me personally, it's not knowing whether it's like, oh, you really,
Right.
I don't have that proof, like, where you're at. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't gonna be like, I ain't gonna be crazy, but like, if you can be shady, like, I'm minding my business.
They're all
Like,
crazy.
excuse me? What?
Yeah.
They all
Like,
crazy.
oh, I'm over here. It's okay. I'll be back later. Or,
Facts.
yeah, like, it's just kind of like it's the trust factor. But like I said, it's just about in terms of past. It's, you know, from that.
Got us what you got.
Yeah, I do agree. I think the worst part about being in a relationship, especially a new relationship, is like actually like trying to find a reason to trust that person because like she said, if you've been like scarred or you just got like a history of, you know, neglect, abandonment, like, you know, things just didn't happen, you know, like how they were supposed to, like you can be sketchy, which can cause you to lash out, you know, be a little crazy, be a little insecure, because that's my whole thing with like new relationships. That's why like when I'm in a relationship, I'm like in it for like years because it's like it takes too much time to invest in a person. You know, it's like a bank. Like you put your money in a bank and you want to see your, you know, your money grow, interest grow.
Okay.
You don't want to see your money in a bank and then, you know, motherfuckers taking out withdrawals and deposits you don't even know about. It's like, whoa.
Right.
You know, so it's kind of like, you know, I invest in my relationship like I do my bank. Like I need my money. Like, you know, I need to know that my money's growing and it's, and you know, it's collecting interest.
So if you're, all right, so now we're gonna veer a little bit. So if you're not seeing a return on investment or at least some interest growing, do you cut it off or do you still invest?
So then you have to ask yourself too, like, what am I in it for? What am I in this relationship for? Am I in this, you know, to see what can happen? Am I in it for the long run?
The commercials.
The commercials can be aggy after a while.
Oh, okay,
Are you willing to deal with the commercials that come along with the bang?
Ooh, okay.
You know, like, what are you going to do? I mean, with me, it's like, I already know what I want. I'm going to test the waters to see if this is lukewarm, is it hot, is it cold? And if it's the perfect temperature, I'm sliding in. If it's not, I'm dipping out before it gets too deep.
So that's what you said originally.
That's a lot of woman talk right there.
You know, you get to a certain age and you're like, man, I ain't got time for games, I ain't got time to waste, you know what I mean? So, like, you know, like she said, you invest time in people. And and it's hard to, like, do that after you've done it so many times. Like, you don't want to, you know?
God damn it, what's the worst part about being in a relationship then?
The fact that it's a new one. The fact that they're comparisons. Every relationship after your first one is a comparison to everything you did before that. So I guess that's the worst part.
You're right.
Because you want everything to be brand new and you want everything, you want to be able to judge everything with a clean slate. But as a person, you can't help but have memories. And feelings about shit. So they talked a lot about baggage. It's all the same. It's just the fact that you're comparing it to, you know, something that happened before, didn't work out or did or whatever happened. Obviously it didn't because you're here in the new relationship, whatever. Right. But it's just the fact that it is a new, and you have to compare it to your previous. That
was a safe answer. That was like
you think that was safe?
Complex, safe answer. That was a good one.
Good little textbook answer.
All right, Prez, you give it to me. What's the worst part?
The worst part of being in a relationship, I would say, it ain't the worst part. The worst part about being, I'm just going, this is a broad statement, so it's fuck it. You know what I mean? So
Real Ninja Podcast.
Yeah. Talk that. The worst is the sex demand, I think. That's the worst part about being in a relationship.
I'm sorry, sir, can you repeat that?
Is the sex demand, okay? So listen, because guys want sex differently than women. You know what I mean? Sometimes we want it. Sometimes I'm straight for a couple days. All right? You know what I mean?
This is true.
Sometimes
this is true.
Sometimes
it don't have nothing to do with you though. It's me. I'm just a guy. Sometimes I want to hump you the whole day, and sometimes I don't want to hump you at all.
Stop grabbing at it, please. Stop grabbing at it.
Stop poking at it. Stop poking at it.
But I'm also the same guy who bites butt cheeks every time they go by. So
listen. We don't control sex though. Women control sex.
That's
okay,
true.
That is true.
Thank you.
So when you walking past, so when you are, oh shit. Okay.
He might have to pull up. He might have to say the guys. He might have to pull up.
Let me finish my thought. But I wish I had another camera on me. So right there. So
they gotta. Hey,
y'all say yes or no. Otherwise, it's rape, and everybody goes to jail for that. So don't do that.
Right, that's not true because if we have a moment where he's just like, "Oh, I'm tired." Excuse me, I'm not tired, so you can just lay there because I still need to do what I need to do.
That's cool.
All right, I'm sleeping. Yeah.
I'm tired.
And my little booty poked up, and I'm like, but you see this nightstick coming at you in the back? It's like, no.
But let's be honest though. You had to poke that booty up though. You had to tweak that.
But it's a comfort zone too.
Oh, for
because
sure.
you know how we spoon. So I may not want it at the particular time, but because of the relationship, it's like if he wants it, you already feel the poke, like you know what's gonna happen after that. So you do have those relationships where they're like, when I'm sleep, but it's different from different folks. When you sleep, that just means there's less time for me to wrestle with you. I'm still gonna get what I gotta get. Stay with you, But other people are like, when I sleep, just don't bother me.
Yeah, don't. No, I'm there. I'm that.
Yeah. You gonna take this dick, girl?
I'm take this dick. But you don't gotta tell me twice. I'm very energetic. I got a lot of stamina.
It's not gonna be fun for either of us.
No, I'm not that grouchy.
If I don't want it, I don't want it. There's a reason.
It's a lot of time.
It ain't gonna be like.
But what if I want it though?
Okay, if I'm super not into it, you ain't gonna do nothing.
But if you want it, I better just lay there again.
Hell, I didn't say that.
Oh, she said that. She said that.
I ain't into it.
Yeah, my bad.
But the thing about it is, how can
y'all team tonight? I just thought.
How can it still how can it still be at attention if he doesn't really want it? Like he can say no, but if it's at attention, full throttle. The first thing I'm gonna do is be like, he capping, and then you go for a joyride. Oh no, that was already a fun.
Hold on. It's like it don't take much for a guy to get hard. It don't take much. Like
it's physical.
Like, it's physical. It ain't.
Okay, I don't know about
that. I don't live on that side of the track.
Put it in your mouth so it gets hard. All right, I'm gonna head out.
Hold on.
She said I'm gonna head out.
Hold on. Did I hear that right? You heard that? Repeat that one time.
It's that that new SpongeBob meme? It said it was like put it in your mouth, suck it till it gets hard.
No, you got. Okay. Hold on now. Now, whatever state my penis is, it goes in your mouth that way. like if I'm ready. I'm ready. You gotta get it ready though.
But I'm saying, you're saying it takes some guys that don't take much.
Okay.
But some dudes it takes a minute. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and that's why I would say like different strokes for different folks.
And then you're like, what's wrong with me? You can't.
You're right.
And
again, sometimes that don't have nothing to do with
right,
you.
and that's good to know.
Exactly.
Sometimes that's really like a guy thing. Like sometimes you can be at work, and then one day it just be like it's not cooperating with me today.
But for real, it doesn't really matter if you really like the person. Like I've been in relationships I started and sex was whack. And then it went on and it was like
deal breaker.
Like amazing.
Deal breaker.
It's just like some little first nerves,
Alright, so you're saying sex can be coached up.
Yes,
you can coach up
if you
the
love
sex.
a person and if you really like a person enough and you really want to be around them, you can you learn a lot of shit.
So this is what I like. So as long as you do what I like, it don't really matter what you're doing, just do what I like, basically.
No, what? No, I didn't
so no, that's what I'm saying. So if you're coaching, this is what I'm saying. If you're coaching, and you're like, these are the moves that work.
This is what I like.
This is what's gonna get. This is gonna get me to where we need to go.
Mm-hmm.
So your stroke game is extra terrible, obviously, because I'm coaching you. You know what I mean? Your stroke game is whack. So if I'm coaching these are the moves to get me there. So as long as we get to here, everything else we can deal with everything else basically.
That's true because if you only have a certain amount of experience, you can experience what you.
Because every vagina is different. Sorry.
Those are facts.
I'm really glad you said vagina.
Scientific
I'm
facts.
just saying, hey, we got ladies in. We usually when it's the guys here, we talk a whole
It's locker room
here,
talk.
You know what I'm saying? So I said vagina tonight.
Hey, you brought it up. Now we're saying pussy. See what happened? As long as you broke the pussy ice, we're good. As long as you said it first.
I'm gonna still say vagina. I can't even.
It's a technical term. It's okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
Science.
So
Science is dope.
So when you get into a relationship, is it meant to be forever? Like everyone you done got into, do you think?
No.
Okay. So you done got into a relationship and said, like, just before you got into it, you know, like it ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna be around him too long. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So
that's different.
Okay.
That's some hindsight shit right there, though.
Okay.
Like, that's like, I did, but I wasn't honest with myself kind of thing, you know?
Okay.
So now I know that definitely I was like that. But, like, going forward, I think it's best to just be honest anyway and be like, look, I don't see us together. I'm bored. I'm lonely. I got this. I got that. If that's the case, that's the case. But if you really want to get married and you really want to do this and that and the other, then don't fuck around with someone's heart. Like, just don't pull that string, you know?
Yeah.
Just leave them alone. You just gotta know what the hell you want.
Okay. Okay. Our relationship's meant to last forever. God is temple.
Relationship.
She got a boyfriend here, y'all.
I know. I'm giving all political answers.
Oh, I got another.
Man, you better drop it. Real Ninjas Podcast. You gotta keep it real. Keep it real.
Keep it real.
Period. But yeah, no. Actually, relationships are not meant to last forever. Relationships are just you basically being with a person for support, security, you know, those type of things. Honestly, I'm the type of person that feels like marriage is overrated. So you may want to get, you know, a different opinion from someone else. But I know that, like, even with the person I'm with now, like, I know he's a great person. We may be together forever, but am I looking at it like, oh, we're going to be together forever? I'm like, man, anything can happen, you know? So I'm a very realistic person, but you do want to try to, like, strive for, you know, longevity if you want to be in a long-term relationship. Now, if you know you just in it for, you know, the money, hit it, quit it, flash, you know what I'm saying? That's a different thing, you know? That's a different type of relationship that you know what you get yourself into. Like, okay, this is not going to be longevity. You know, once the money wears out, I wear out. Once the cars stop, I stop. Like, you know, people go in with intention and motive, so you got to think about that.
So that is a thing. So that is like a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
What was that Medea thing? And Medea goes to jail. She said the thing about people come in seasons. How what is it? Roots and there's people. There's relationships. There's roots. There's branches, and there's leaves.
She said Medea.
Yeah, I swear though, that is one of my favorite dialects in all of any type of play, musical.
Low key, Tyler Perry is one of the coolest trans people on TV.
Cool AF.
Yeah. Used to be Martin
so cool.
Off topic, off topic, you don't know favorite scene. My favorite scene in a movie ever is off of Tales from the Hood. When he found out he was the devil, what did he say? I was doing this all last week. I couldn't stop it. Like, I was doing it all last week. Fuck it, we're gonna come back to that.
Anyway, so there's relationships like roots. Your roots. And then you got branches. So if you go too far out on your branch, they're gonna break, they're gonna fall. Your roots are always there though. And then leaves, they come and go in seasons. You know, leaves are your coworkers, branches might be your elementary school friends, you know, some cousins, whatever. But then you got your roots. And personally, I don't think that your roots have to be your family. Because the misquote is blood is thicker than water. But the real quote is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Meaning
listen to her.
Meaning that the relationships that you choose and of your covenant are stronger
than
and mean more than any blood could ever mean. Because you have to want your relationships.
Thank you. Okay. You have to want them.
You have to choose them every day.
I like that. She's preaching.
Yeah, we're gonna throw this out
These
there.
These are gems.
Do you have any insecurities?
Hell yeah, everybody has insecurities.
Okay.
Everybody has insecurities. It's just
now how do you deal with your other half's insecurities in a relationship?
One more time.
Now, if everybody has insecurities, how do you deal with them? Like if they're casting them on you or they're casting them on the relationship, how do you deal with that or the stress of that?
Number one, you shouldn't be in a relationship if you're going to cast some stress onto some other person because that is just some abusive, like defense mechanism that you got going. So you need to check yourself and go to therapy.
For real?
Because for real, I've been through all that shit. I've been the crazy one. I've been the victim. I've been all of it. So like, you just gotta really know yourself and be like, girl, what the hell? And what are you tolerating? And what someone told me one time, love is patient, love is kind. If you take your boyfriend or girlfriend's, your spouse's name and put it in love, if they ain't all that, it ain't worth it.
Okay. Yeah. Look, I find good guests to be on my show. On the show.
And I still ain't been unwrapped. It's all right.
Oh, well, let's unwrap some shit then. When would you say? Let's start with college temper. You know what I mean? Since your man here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, put her on the spot.
Yeah.
When is the best time to have sex? Like when do you, in a relationship, when should be the first time you had sex? And since your man here, when did y'all have sex for the first time?
Period.
Let's do it. Because we go fact check.
He got the receipt here. On man code. So man code, he gotta be a real nigga.
He will. Trust me, he cannot blast me. He's one of them. Trust me.
So let's do it.
He does everything with love, but he will blast.
When should be the first time you had sex, and when did y'all have sex?
Okay, so let me answer your first question first. Okay, the first time I think that you should have sex is once you get a comfort level with that person. Like me, my comfort level to someone is knowing that they are thoroughly a clean person as far as like STDs. No, seriously, because like I told you, me personally, I'm not like a promiscuous person, and I do know that it's very easy to like catch different things and stuff like that. And everyone knows like I'm a health nut. Like you know what I'm saying? Like all I care about is my health. So like if I notice a person with like bumps or something around their mouth, or like,
so you gotta know that they're a clean person.
I need to know, and then on top of that too, you know I'm the type. I'm like
everybody should do that.
Yeah, but also too, and you guys can fact check this. Like people know my exes. Ask them, say, hey, when was the first time you and Ronnie had sex? And each one will tell you it was after we all got tested together. Like I just can't play those games because I know I'm nasty. So it's like, okay, if we gonna be together, and I know how I am.
got no nasty questions for y'all.
It's like we need to go get checked. So because he was okay with going to get checked in a timely manner, you know,
the I don't like to use condoms.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and so neither do I.
No one's ever said, "Hey, let me get some of that."
Serious. AutoZone test. Like when you up with the rubber, that's what I mean. But it's like, you know, I'm a person that's like, I'm a very sensual. I like to have chemistry. Like I gotta have a lot of chemistry because I go off vibes and energy.
Yeah, all day.
If you are like a person that's like, if I can vibe with you, like, see, my things, I don't really look at the outside and be like, damn, like, you know, you find like that helps. That all helps.
Hell yeah.
But it's like I gotta be able to like look inside your soul and like have our frequencies on the same level. Like if our frequencies are not on the same level, you up here and I'm down here, it's like Like I have dated people literally for almost a year and I fucked them. Oh, excuse me. Not had sex with them, you know, because it's like
you can say fuck.
It's like the chemistry was there. Now, you know,
I don't know if I'm dating you for a year now.
So rude.
Right.
Like he couldn't have been doing anything.
It's like
right.
it was just, it wasn't even that. If I know that my energy like that is not you, I'm not gonna put myself in the same situation. Like people went as far as like getting, you know, written out. What are those? the little log cabins down the St. Louis Brunswick.
Oh yeah, everybody.
You know, they want to take me there, do this and that, but it's like I don't go. It's like I'm not gonna. I don't have that chemistry. You know what I'm saying? So like, I turn a lot of gifts down. I turn a lot of things down. Like because I'm not
trying to just go on a trip.
I'm not gonna put myself in the situations where you like, well, what you gonna do for me now? I'm not gonna do it. Now, if I know that I like you and the chemistry is there, you don't even have to ask because I'm a very aggressive person. Like I just take pretty much what I want.
Can I come too? Like that. So when are we going?
So
No, I don't even ask.
did you answer the second part of the question yet?
Okay, so can you? Okay, so that was the first part of the question.
Yes, you're
friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you be quiet.
Right back. So we know about energies and all that.
Okay, frequencies. So, Empress, can you ask the second question again? So,
the second question is
Receipts are here.
because our man is in the building. Okay, so and that's some real nigga shit. I'm gonna say that right now. That's real, for both of them. For both of them to come on this podcast.
And we know how to get
we in trouble every week. We in trouble every week, y'all. Every week.
Okay.
I get cussed out as soon as I get home. Every week.
It's cool.
Yeah,
I'm not afraid
I love
to say
you.
it ain't looking good.
No,
for
me
the boy.
neither.
It ain't
because
looking
people
good
be
for the
having
boy.
sex on the same day.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, oh.
That was
But
first.
that's just how, you know.
So
it
when
is.
did y'all have sex? When?
So honestly, to be honest, we
Say it was
started
like-
talking. I would say like maybe a month and a half. We had sex.
He likes you.
Yeah.
He likes you.
I would say like a month and a half. But can I be honest?
cool.
Can I be honest?
Mhm.
It was really hard for me to not have sex with him.
And it was hard.
That soon
It was
because
hard for the dude.
I was like freaking this boy down so hard. Like we just couldn't, like, it just wasn't the time. Like, we knew when the time was because people
So
was.
she was freaking you down. You was just.
No, it was basically me not letting him go all the way. But by me being like,
You let him touch the front of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Taking it the whole day.
Right, see,
They let you touch the butt.
Yeah.
But you see, I learned a trick. You gotta touch the front from the back. Bam, gotcha. You wasn't even thinking that. Bam. Cause when you go this way, they stop that. From the front, you know what I mean? Go without.
There he is.
Like a dunk. Like
Boom,
that big
bam.
quarter.
An elbow
The spirit fingers.
Oh, yeah.
But no, and actually, like, what people don't really know is, like, my boyfriend's Nigerian. So, like, the first time we messed around, it was like, I was really, it was a lot. I was like, woo, child, I gotta get my cardio up, because, oh, like, he gave me a, you know, so it was like, the anticipation, like she said, like, it makes it, like,
Makes it
so
worth
much
it.
better.
It does make it worth it when you wait.
Yeah. So, that's
And not rush, yeah.
yeah.
The power of the panther.
Yeah, it was lit. I have no regrets.
Miss Carey,
I mean,
when should you have sex? When is the right time? When the first time with the
in a
person?
relationship, yeah.
When?
I mean, like she said, you just kind of feel it, but I don't think it should be too early if you want it to be something that you want to last forever. Because why jump? You know, jumping into. You got to assess the pool, the depth. You don't just dive into some. You know. Like,
Well, go ahead.
You're diving off a cliff here, okay? So, like, jumping off a cliff, it's kind of a big risk. You gotta look for rocks, you know, you assess the area. It's like, all right, I can jump in here, but I gotta make it perfect. You know what I mean? So, like, if you don't take a look, if you just be like, oh, cool cliff, woo, lake, boom, you're dead.
See, before I said something, I said, hold on, let me think like a girl, you know what I mean? Like a woman, you know what I mean? No, I'm just saying, like, put myself in y'all's shoes. So that's how y'all think about sex. You know what I mean? It's a dive.
It's a dive, because you...
It ain't a dive for us. So if a guy, I'm just saying, man, it ain't a dive. It's
hopscotch.
This when you was playing bubble that big
pole jumping and stuff.
So that's why guys are so quick to move like that. It's definitely if they trying to be in a relationship with you. Me personally, I say if a guy say he trying to be in a relationship with you and he mean it, if he mean
wouldn't do that really if he says that. I mean, for real. Like,
I say get to it immediately. If I'm gonna be in a relationship with you,
I need to know we straight.
I'm not wasting my time.
Thank you. Yeah, like dang, like
if it's garbage and I'm with like a whole
because okay, all right, now has
I can't do
Prez, give it to him. Give it to him.
But what?
No, has whack sex ever?
What you say?
Has whack sex ever ruined a relationship? Yes.
Has whack sex? See, God, I mean, now.
Yes,
but you worked off of it.
I've worked off of it because when you have it's about that connection. Like if I don't have a connection with you, like then I don't know. I get more nervous or more like standoffish around people that I really have a vibe with because I don't want. I don't know. I want them to like me for who I really am. So when you got all this, you know, you're vulnerable. You know what I mean? So like, I want to get to know them, and so that's why it's a dive. I gotta assess you. I gotta, you know, like, are you? Because like we said, it depends on your past, your issue, you know, all that shit.
Right. My past though, I'm in the future right now. I'm a whole new guy.
I'm just saying, that's cool, man. And that's great. And I, you know, that mindset, and that's awesome. But a lot of people have that hindering where they're like, man, like, you know, I don't want to just jump into something because what if it, you know, and females, I feel like, you know, kind of more put like an intimate side to the sexual act rather than just being intimate in general. You know what I mean? Intimacy has nothing to do with sex.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely nothing to do with sex. So
see, that's the confusing stuff.
I'd rather be intimate any day, and I would get way more satisfaction doing that than fucking any day.
Intimate and fucking ain't the same. I gotta remember that.
No, intimate, nah, man. You can be intimate by like holding your girl.
And no, intimacy. No, this is real intimacy. Real intimacy.
I thought that was
you share
just
stories about your past.
You just caking up.
And you like can like really vibe on stuff that's like hard. That's intimacy.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
What is your favorite non-physical attribute about yourself?
Probably my sense of humor, man. If I had to pick one, not me being funny, but me just laughing at a bunch of dumb shit that really probably isn't funny to everybody else. But I like to laugh. I like to make other people laugh. I like to be laughed at a little bit. So I don't know, man. Probably just my sense of humor and how I try to find humor in a whole bunch of stuff.
Same.
Got it, simple.
I think mine.
Cause like I know your man here. You know what I mean? I'm just saying this is real nigga shit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I sent you the message because I saw you got something to promote. I like that's what we doing here. We promoting us. You know what I mean? Yeah. And your body bad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. So for you to be so your non-physical attribute, I want to know what is that?
Yes, I'm a very honest, truthful person. Which is how like men like really get stuck with me. Like they just it's something about that honesty and that
keep it real.
Yeah, that truth that they know that they don't really have to
for all the fake shit.
Period.
Like,
you know, like I'm very cutthroat, so they like, did you fuck on dude? Yes. Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did you do that?
I wouldn't ask.
You know what I'm saying? Like, see, but that's you not really want to get hurt by the truth. See, me, I'm the type of person that I would rather know the truth, than to be hurt from, you know, somebody else bringing it to me or from you telling me a lie.
Sometimes the truth does hurt.
The truth does
hard.
Sometimes.
The truth does hurt. People that told me the truth and I'm look dead in their face, act like it didn't affect me, knowing that shit that killed me deep inside.
Yeah.
But it's like, because I'm a person that respects truth, that's all I can give you. That's why I don't really have friends. Like, my boyfriend is pretty much like my brother, my dad, my best friend, my ride or die, my bunny Clyde. Like, you know, we tight. Like, shit, you know, we not perfect. Like, shit doesn't happen. Babe, did you do this? Yeah. Babe, did you do this? Yeah. Like, we just keep it gutter. Like, I just feel like people, you know, even my friends, like, they know I'm in a relationship. They're like, man, I love you and your man.
Yeah.
Because y'all is too real. Like, you know, I'm just a very honest person.
So your honesty, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm always the problem in the relationship.
Why?
It's only been one relationship, but I've been the problem the whole time. So. So I guess that's why I gotta ask some questions.
No, you're fine.
Miss Karen.
My favorite non-physical attribute?
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of things that I like about myself, but I don't know if I honestly have a favorite. Like, I'm not trying to...
No,
like,
Humble brag. She's like, check out this humble brag.
But I mean, for real, like...
I feel you. I feel
It
you.
took a long,
I like myself.
long time for me to actually say that out of my mouth and be
Okay.
Because I have, up until probably a year ago, I hated me. So... What's up?
No.
But I understand that whole honesty thing because when, it is so much better. It's so, you learn as you grow and like I said, it really goes back to like how you were brought up because you don't know shit. You don't know what it's like. You don't know this dynamic and shit. So like, you learn as you go and you grow into it. And like, I definitely think that now I'm more of an honest person. I don't have many friends either,
That's cool. No.
Just like, whatever, because I can't stand to see...
Real friends come around.
Yes, and I can't stand to see my people just, like, sit there and, and me not say nothing, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I wear my heart on my sleeve for my people, and, like, if you are my friend, like... I really do care about you, but it's hard for me to get to that level because I'm so blunt and so difficult.
That's what they say, but if you're not,
I don't know.
difficult.
I can't think of anything else to say to sum that up. Like,
No,
just
it makes complete sense.
Yes.
But before we go into our break, since now we know y'all, so we got a little insight on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
So, where is the craziest place you ever had sex in? Now we know you. You know what I mean? So, I'm ready to hear. We're going to ask Kelly first. And then we're going to hear from God.
No, for real. Like, I'm angeling because, like, I'm boring, so.
Oh, okay.
It's like the woods.
Shout out to the boy.
It's in the woods.
Okay. God is telling.
Ooh, child.
I keep calling about her Facebook name.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
I like that. I like that. That's a good one.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Just nasty. Just
I mean, you
have y'all in Starship.
Different.
Just nasty.
Oh, this ain't you? This ain't you?
Damn.
No,
We doing that? I was gonna say too. I mean, because we're very sneaky. Like we.
Then we doing,
We
bro.
was Burlington. We busted that.
I've never done that. That's gangster shit.
I'm a very sneaky person. Like
I'm with that.
He can be like, "Babe, I'm finna go try these slacks on." I'd be like, "Okay." So I slide in there. I slide in the fitting room. I'm in the fitting room with him. And so the lady thinks I'm like his stylist or something, and she just lets me in there. So we.
Oh yeah, bro.
That's gangster. I've never pulled Burlington.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Burlington.
Damn. Shit. It wasn't acid wash jeans.
We did spend at least $200 in there. Though.
Oh,
yeah, look how little tip.
Compensation there.
Yeah.
Sorry about your fitting room, but we
Right. Well, child.
I get it. Where? Just let me know where. Where is the craziest place you have?
I mean, I've got some good answers, man. I've done it in some cool places, man. Like
light skin.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Burlington's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Bang. That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, like right outside the Lincoln Homes. The top of the Hoogland, like I had kids, I just security. So I got some gangster stories, but I'm not gonna get super deep.
Right.
Just know, like that was my shit for a while. So I'm grown now.
You just plugging on top of it. The only I got the keys. I got the keys.
There's maybe like 5 buildings in Springfield taller than that. And I'm like, if you're up here, I'm just up here. Fuck it. Fuck it.
That's awesome.
That's dope. I bet that was a run.
That was a good time.
I'm with Kerry. I like to do it in a bed or a couch. You know what I mean?
Comfortable.
It's really dope.
It's next.
I like to be face
But I'm not
to
gonna lie, I do
Keep it traditional.
I like it.
I like it. I'm just saying.
I am the missionary monster. That's all. I go with. I like. And plus, never mind. I ain't gonna get it.
Keep it real.
I'm gonna save it for another Real Ninjas podcast. Yes, we gotta go to break.
We do gotta go to break. I'm gonna introduce the videos, man. We got some fire coming up. Shouts out to the homie Wild Out, man. This is new Room Rory shot video, and Room Rory also put together the second video. Shouts out to the homegirl T-Roni. She won our contest back a few months ago, and this is the video we presented on behalf of that. So shouts out Room Rory for shooting all this stuff and the artist for submitting. That's what it is, man. Real Ninja Podcast.
We'll be back.
Hey, Yak, you ready? We meeting all of me and they don't even know it yet. Wow. Aye. Before I speak, them shells feeling sour cause you thought that shit was sweet. You say you be out north, but I caught you over east. Me and phone them in the trap, on the phone discussing peace. I'm a dog and I bark, I'm smoking trees and rolling leaves. Niggas always fuck up when they get the wiping hoes. I don't got no sympathy, even 12 get bullet holes. And I merged out on my soul, that I know, little bitch, I'm cold. And I know this song is new to B100, these my old. I just talked about the trap, but I'm part-time with the rap. Every time I hit the stage, like an ass, they just clap. Me and Yak was in the cell, judge was bogus with the bill. All your homies look like mice, don't act the ass and show your tail. To be gutter, I'm so smooth, I know I'm hot, but I'm so cool. Yo bitch see me and she drew, I don't know you, who is due. We don't trip, lil' bro a fool, he bout the builder with the two. And I know you broke as fuck, to the money you just smooth. 25-8, I'm busting moves, finna be rich, I cannot lose. Niggas out here giving clues, we just call them Goofy's Blues. You gon' feel it's like the blues. Ayy, finna be rich is coming soon. Finna be rich is coming soon. Big ol' strap, that bitch go boom. Can't call the pigs, we rock the room. In the streets, I'm known to stretch. You a lame, just tryna flex. If you was smart, better buy you a vest to suit for your day, cause the Lord gon' bless. When you answer wrong, gon' wild out test. Don't need me a bitch, cause these hoes messing. Yak was 13, selling nicks. I was 11, blowing at niggas. I was taking hella risks. Never thought I'd get exposure. All these cities, different bitches. Now I'm laying down the business while we on our way to millions, bitch. Wow. Aye.
Y'all see this shit? Look at that little person drink. Y'all don't drink, they say, honey.
How old the fuck up? That bitch down?
Yeah! The bitch on some bullshit too, G. Now the bitch on Facebook talking crazy, G.
Let me pee right quick and I'll be right back. Bitches go.
Yeah.
Period.
Dirty
Bitches go.
It's the hoes you help. All the time. Yeah. Always the bitches you help. Ronnie, 2017 shit, fuck with it, ayy. Yeah, wanna see them bitches fly, pull up on them rocks. All that Facebook whooping, stop, bitch, I'm on the block. I be seeing you riding through, bitch, that's gonna stop. So we can handle this like women, fuck that petty wop. Wanna see them bitches fly, pull up on them rocks. All that Facebook whooping, stop, bitch, I'm on the block. I be seeing you riding through, bitch, that's gonna stop. So we can handle this like women, fuck that petty wop. Hey, fuck that petty wop, cause you can't beat me. You talk that shit about my check, but you a thief, G. You best to go, leave me alone, you can't defeat me. You best to chill, let's keep it real, you so beneath me. I tried to be your friend, gave you somewhere to stay. And now one trip, I ain't even asked your ass to pay. But then a month went by, another month went by, another month went by, another month go, you need your own house. Then she got mad, this shit is sad, and then I see a post. I hit her phone like, what you want? What's with this shit you wrote? Of course she straight denied. I'm like, damn, bitch, I tried. I did your hair, gave you some glare. I tried to boost your pride. But bitch, a hoe's a hoe. A dumb bitch, that's for sure. You wanted war, some ass war. I tried to let it go. They wanna see them bitches fly, pull up on them rocks. All that Facebook whooping, stop, bitch, I'm on the block. I be seeing you riding through, bitch, that's on the stop. So we can handle this like women, fuck that petty rock. They wanna see them bitches fly, pull up on them rocks. All that Facebook whooping, stop, bitch, I'm on the block. I be seeing you riding through, bitch, that's gonna stop. So we can handle this like women, fuck that petty rock. At first I wasn't tripping, but this bitch steady picking. Like spreading rumors out the gate, like bitch, who's really listening? You was just up my ass, like BF, you the bad. And now you out here talking bad, you done made me mad. You goofy bitch, on that goofy shit. You need to be rechecking your whole baby daddy list. Bitch, why you worry about my shit? Keep your ass up out that truck bending over for some dick. Bitch, now you know where Ronnie at. I'm right here on Stewart, bitch, you can come and get it. This freestyle, my song is not finished, but bitch, I'm trying to tell you we can set it up in a minute. Bitch, now you know who you is. I never say your name, bitch, that's all about my fame. Ho, now what you wanna do? I stand outside right now, bitch, and wait for you to come through. Bitch, pull up on them rocks. Pull up on them rocks, bitch, pull up on them rocks. Pull up on them rocks. You want shit to pop? Pull up on them rocks, bitch. Pull up on them rocks. Wanna see them bitches fly? Pull up on them rocks. All that Facebook whooping, stop, bitch. I'm on the block. I be seeing you riding through, bitch. That's gonna stop. So we can handle this like women. Fuck that petty wop, bitch.
We back.
Ronnie snapped on that shit though. I want to just say that. Hey, Ronnie, I just want to know. You done seen me in public, okay? You know what I mean? You think on that show. You think, I want to know why you never holler at me, okay? Yeah, I'm just saying. I be sexy all the time. I'm just saying, okay? You said pull up on them rocks. I forgot why I like Rody. She done serenaded me. She talking that hood shit, you know what I mean? Rody, I know where you on Stewart. I'm gonna pull up on them rocks. I swear your God can't beat me, okay? Oh, we can tell them to come out to the rocks. We can see so
had a championship fight right there.
That's a sparring match. Bring them out, Ronnie. I'm talking shit though. You know?
That's what we do right here, Real Ninjas Podcast.
Yeah.
Speaking of a fight, man, we got a bunch of stuff to pump real quick. We had a great discussion with these ladies. We ran a little bit over time, but Prez, what you got to pump this week? What you got going?
I ain't got much going on except I got a pro fight
this
Friday. I'm fighting a guy named Sean Scott.
Shamrock FC Promotion.
Yes, sir. And I'm excited about the fight. It's a big fight for me, mainly because he got more professional experience than me, but he don't got nothing for me.
There you go.
Because I'm more than ready for him, and I don't like to talk shit, but it ain't shit talk. I'm really gonna go in here and display on him if I can, and if I don't, it won't happen though. So it won't happen that I won't display all my talents out here, and hopefully it'll be a quick fight, and hopefully not. I like it to go all 3 rounds, just a bloody mess. That's the plan, you know what I mean? So if he, but the thing, don't stop being funny. He a tough guy. That's all he got for me really is being really tough. He can take a beating, okay? So let's see how long you take this beating, okay? There you go. That's what I got going on.
See this Friday, St. Louis. Make sure you cop a ticket. Tickets still available?
I'm ready. Hey, when fighters cutting weight, I got like 7 more pounds to drop. You know what I mean? I'm really hungry right now. Yeah. I ain't been dehydrating myself. I actually lost the weight, worked out and stuff like that. Eating good. Tonight it would be the first night I hit the sauna, and the weigh-in is tomorrow. I got like
Water weight to get up.
18 hours to lose about 7-8 pounds. So it's nothing. So it's really so I'm actually doing it the right way, and I feel great. It's like you fighting me on a regular day, and that's gonna be horrible for you. I'm telling you, that's gonna be horrible for you. That like when I done fought 10 people today already. I train every day, 7 days a week, every day at 9, every day at 7 at night. Okay, I work out every day. So if he ain't doing that, he can't beat. Okay, so if he ain't like I'm not just training. I'm training to kill people. So. I'm turned up right now. I'm just saying, I'm really ready for a fight.
You sound angry.
Yeah, man, I'm hungry and angry.
That's angry.
You know, what you got coming up, Candy?
Uncanny, man. Tomorrow we're actually going to be in Lincoln, Illinois, man. Shouts out to Cafe Billiards. We have a Def Jam A&R, Big Hef coming through, the Scout Talent. He's got an A&R showdown going down Cleveland the 13th of September that we're going to send at least one artist to go rock out at. So meet me in Lincoln tomorrow night. I'll be there about 8 o'clock. We're going to kick it. Shouts out DZ the Paperboy for having us, man.
Okay. Miss Temple?
Yes. Okay, I've got several things going on. Oh, thank you. Can I use that? Okay. Actually, we do have a fashion show coming up this Saturday, September the 7th, from 3 to 7. It's a day party. Yes, it will be #FitnessGrittyBody in the building. I will be one of the main models modeling. Come and support. Also, too, if you are looking for a full body massage or a workout, or a workout, you can hit me up, #FitnessGrittyBody on Facebook, inbox me, message me, guys. I do full body workout, calisthenics, cardio, yoga, flexibility. Come holler at me, but make sure you guys check me out this Saturday. I can't see from here.
They can't read anyway. They can't read.
Yeah,
it's on
this
Facebook.
Saturday, September the 7th. I also want to say, give big shout outs to Jazza Boutique. I will be modeling her clothing brand this Saturday. Precious Cannon and Tia Monet from Kirby Closet 217. Want to give a shout out to them. Shouts out, big shouts out.
Right.
Thank you.
Miss Carrie, what's up?
Well, I ain't as cool as y'all, but I'm.
Oh my God! No, I'm not cool. I'm just trying to establish.
I got a little bit of things I'm doing. This month, end of month, I'm doing that Miss Mother Road pinup contest at the Route 66 Festival.
Yeah.
Yes, so I'm really excited about that. I got a girl I used to work with, Casey. Hey, Casey Ronato, what's up? She's doing a drawing for a custom screen print for me, so I'm really stoked about that. And then I just got a job with High School Music, so
congratulations! Shouts out High School.
So I'm gonna start,
We like jobs.
Yeah,
we like
so I'm getting finally paid to sing something and
nice.
Be on tracks, and I get to have some studio time myself, and hopefully just do what I like to do.
You are cool.
I just started being cool.
Congratulations, welcome to the table.
Hey.
Hey, boyfriend, what you got going on? What's it? We got 360 Look, we put some dollars into the real deal. They go all the way around.
I don't really got nothing going on. I'm just going to support my boo at her modeling show. For Precious.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
Jazza Boutiques.
Yeah, Jazza Boutiques. I'm going to support my boo there. Make sure to check it out. If you got any workouts you want to do, my boo, she's also a personal trainer, so come through.
Yeah.
She not only does massages, but she can help you whip back into shape too. So
Okay, all right. He was on some Real Ninja shit. I was waiting. I was waiting.
Got it simple.
Yes, thank you.
This girl Lola, is this her real butt? Is that her real butt? Oh, yeah. I want to know. So that's ass right there. You know what I mean? So, man, that was a good show.
Oh no you don't. Oh no you don't. Oh no you you don't. We got a button for this shit.
Oh, shit.
Y'all know what time
Hold on,
it is.
I wasn't ready, bro. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, get your button. See, you're never ready, but you know
okay.
what's coming.
I'm ready.
Every week, y'all know what it
I'm
is.
ready.
This is our only weekly segment. Present.
Ah, dang. Okay, I changed the whole
All right,
thing.
Prez, so you got to clue us in, man. You've been going crazy on your searches. You said you toned it down in the last couple weeks. What you back with this week?
Okay. Okay, I've still been watching my Gilf and my MILFs. Okay. It's like mandatory. Then I still got my BB dubs. All right. It don't.
So do you blend them or are they all separate?
Oh, it depends on how good the last clip was. If I'm gonna stay on this subject, okay. So I can't remember, man. I've been all through the dark web. I can't remember what I wanted to. I just was watching it yesterday. Dang. I'm sorry, y'all. Praying for and surgery. I didn't call the contact, I guess. Dang. Look at Lola butt. But
that'll be on Praise this week.
I'm gonna double y'all up next week. But dang, what was I talking about?
I know.
I done forgot, y'all. Dang.
It's okay. We've been lit.
Hey, I want to do something real quick. I want to do the Chrome check. All right. If you go on somebody's phone, right, and you press the Chrome button, like what pops up? Like it ain't porn for me right now. I just got to searching some shit. But most likely. Yeah, okay, it ain't porn. Okay. Most likely, you walk up to somebody's phone and push the Chrome button. Porn popping up. I'm probably that Chrome check. I'm trying to patent that. Okay, somebody do a Chrome check challenge. Let me see.
McDonald's.
Dang.
I was like, but there's an incognito tabs too, though.
Okay, so just
True.
hold that.
I'm sure be using them.
Just touch it.
No, nothing. Just
go.
good old McDonald's right here.
Show the music.
Let me see yours.
Kenny's is in the other room.
I'm gonna kiss somebody one day. I swear I'm gonna kiss somebody.
Probably caught me. Mine's in the other room though.
And since I got a fight this week, I'm gonna end it on a fight. I can't remember. I know I put one that I lost actually. By at the cards, you know what I mean? I won this fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to tell me who fucking won this fight. That's what I'm gonna
We need y'all to weigh in.
Yeah.
Facebook, y'all weigh in. Give us the votes. We'll be back next week.
But it's amateur, so it don't matter. I'm just saying. So we out of here. Thanks for our guests.
Shout out.
We're in our third guest. We didn't know we was gonna have tonight, but he came up in. So holla.
Back at it here at Shamrock Fighting Championships as Carl Jefferson takes on Oscar Aswati.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out our next bout of the evening, Prez Dent.
Coming to the cage, it is Carl Jefferson, a.k.a. Prez Dent. Now, Prez Dent comes to us by way of Gaystone Martial Arts out of Springfield, Illinois. The Kempo Karate black belt told me that he was literally eating, sleeping at the gym due to so much training that went into this contest. During his time at the gym, he said, I outgrew the regular classes. I moved into the fight team, and next thing you know, he's got a fight in the world of mixed martial arts, and he has not looked back since.
Prez Dent. You know, last fight, we didn't know Prez Dent had a real name. He told us Prez Dent, that's what we called him.
Yeah, literally we called the entire fight as Prez Dent. It is actually Carl Jefferson, and he's no joke, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Oscar Awatsi.
Coming to the cage tonight, it is Oscar Awatsi. Now, don't let the small package of Oscar fool you. He is literally as tough as they come and has seen some serious wars as we go to our tail of the tape. The biggest thing that we are going to notice here is the height differential of Carl Jefferson at 6'2" and Oscar Aswadi at 5'5".
Yeah, 100%. It's a glaring number in the height difference. Aswadi is going to have to do everything he can to get inside and land his strikes.
Yeah, Aswadi looks to play the inside game, look for the takedown. He said that in this camp, my grappling was what I focused on. And literally, I have seen him take a shot, be rocked to the core, and come back and win the fight due to his grappling and just the fact that he is a little bull coming at you.
Yeah, both of these fighters are as tough as they come. This is going to make a kind of a David versus Goliath. It's going to be a great matchup for us to watch here in Shamrock FC.
Jeremy Johnson along with my partner Kevin Angle tonight. Remember, follow us on Snapchat, Shamrock_FC. Let's send it up to the cage to Stephen Bear.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the Metro PCS blue corner this evening. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighs in at 169 pounds. Fighting out of Springfield, Illinois, Prez Dent. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the Robeck Realty red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. He weighs in at 170.4 pounds. Fighting out of Lexcala, Mexico, Oscar Awatsi.
Referee Mark Wassam has the call for this contest. As you said, literally, this is a David and Goliath matchup. A quick bow, but no touch of the gloves. Prez Dent immediately takes the center of the cage. Very quick jabs there coming out of Dent.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea out of Prez Dent. You don't want to let the shorter fighter anywhere near you, even for a touch with the gloves.
Now, Jefferson has really good head movement here, a lot of control.
Big right hands coming from Jefferson.
Awatsi able to get on the inside now, looking to flip the clinch, throw a few knees.
If I'm in the corner of Dent, I want him to, or Prez Dent, I want him to break away from this clinch. I don't want any clinching with the shorter Awatsi.
Yeah, this is not where Prez Dent wants to be. Prez Dent trying to fight the hands here of Awatsi. This is just a grueling position for both of these fighters as Prez Dent is playing that head movement game.
He's doing Prez Dent's doing a good job of controlling Awatsi and gets a nice double leg takedown right as I was saying that.
Yeah, very, very swift there coming from Prez Dent. A mounted position that Oscar does not want to be in here, trying to fight that position.
Yeah, it's a tough position when you're against the cage trying to get up from that mounted position.
Jefferson here landing some good shots.
Jefferson's being smart. He's controlling this position. He's not going wild, not giving Awatsi any room to get to a better position. Awatsi needs to be careful. He's giving up his back.
Awatsi trying to control that leg and stand up with it.
Great job by Awatsi to turn the tables and end up on top. He's not out of the woods yet.
We are down to 1 minute remaining here in the first round. Good turnaround here from Awatsi.
Exactly, and just for that reason is why I don't think Jefferson wants to play the grappling game. I think he's got the most advantages at distance on the feet.
Jefferson now trying to use those long legs to keep Awatsi away. Awatsi landing some good hands, though.
Yeah, Awatsi's having a little trouble reaching Jefferson, even with Jefferson on the back.
30 seconds remaining here in round one.
Awatsi wants to get his hands together to finish this takedown.
A lot of pressure there, though, coming from Jefferson. 20 seconds remaining here in the first round. Jefferson trying to squeeze that neck here. Working to lock up Awatsi. Not an issue, though. 10 seconds remaining here in the round. Big hammer fist there coming from Awatsi. Very nice first round out of both of these fighters.
Yeah, we had some great back and forth action. It was kind of a tale of two halves of the round. You know, Jefferson really owned the first minute and a half of the round, and Awatsi came back pretty strong in the last minute and a half of the round.
Ladies and gentlemen, who wants to win tickets to the next Shamrock FC fights next month? The winner will get 2 tickets and 2 free Shamrock t-shirts. To win,
As we look here at our instant replay, again, President was stalking down Awatsi at that, but Awatsi had none of it. Absolutely stayed right there in the pocket with him.
Yeah, if I'm in the corner of President, I want distance. I want him to keep this fight on his feet, keep that distance. You don't want to get into a grappling match with the shorter grappler.
As we get ready here for our second round, remember to follow us on Instagram for Shamrock FC. Our ring girls have the phone tonight, and they're taking care of business. Back into the action here. Awatsi comes out, takes the center. Big hands, though, coming, though, from President.
Yeah, it's a nice left hand there. He got a little off balance, though. Over pursued a bit. Let Awatsi get in for a takedown attempt.
Awatsi trying to sweep in for that single. Drops down for the double. Dent doing a good job here. I cannot believe I called him Dent.
I've done it a few times myself. Our boy President is confusing us a bit with his double names.
Awatsi doing here, trying to hold up that high crotch single.
Nice.
Drops and scoops, but no. President not having
defense.
any of it, looking for almost like an omoplata there,
He
but
ended
steps
up
out.
in an odd omoplata position, but Awatsi fights out of that real quickly. Now Dent on his back, right where Awatsi wants
Throwing
to
up a triangle.
Awatsi needs a posture, needs to look straight up to the sky as hard as he can. He wants to get his hips in. He needs to watch for the armbar also.
Does a good job there defending is Oscar. Starting to land those big hammer fists.
And now Awatsi is close enough to where he can land hard strikes on Jefferson.
Jefferson smartly here goes to his back, pulls into half guard.
Oh, easy mount from Awatsi. Great job.
Halfway through round two, Awatsi has Jefferson pinned up against the cage here, starting to land some serious hands.
Jefferson using the cage to get out of the mounted position, just pushing off, just powering through. Not out of the woods yet, as Awatsi is a huge knee to the body.
Awatsi here pushing.
And a desperate takedown attempt from Jefferson, sprawled easily by Awatsi. Awatsi just putting a ton of pressure on Jefferson on the bottom right now. And now Jefferson has given his back up. Awatsi wants to flatten out Jefferson. Then he can start landing very damaging strikes the last 30 seconds of this round.
Huge hands here coming from Awatsi. He has got those hooks in and is making President pay.
It looks as though President is going to survive this round, come out for a deciding third round.
This round has been all Awatsi. Trying to get that hand under the chin with only 10 seconds remaining.
A very dominant round out of Awatsi. But as we said earlier, Jefferson survives the round to fight a third.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's event.
Very back and forth here. I see this as one round apiece here going into the third.
Yeah, the first round was pretty close. Like I said, a tale of two halves of the round, but I gave it to Jefferson. Awatsi dominated that round. I mean, that wasn't even close. Going to the third round, Jefferson certainly had the chance to win this fight. If he keeps it on his feet, I think he has a very good chance.
Yeah, a lot of pressure here as we look at our instant replay from Awatsi.
You know, we'll see how much energy Jefferson has coming out. Awati has put his weight and grinded on Jefferson this whole fight.
St. Louis, this is the third.
Awati has been able to do exactly what he needed to, which is to get inside against Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson's going to want to keep his distance and make Awati earn getting that inside. Nice left hand
big
from
shot
Jefferson.
from Dent.
Perfect out of Prez Dent. Lands a nice strike, gets back to distance.
But again, heavy pressure from Awati, landing a big knee. Awati here doing a good job playing that head position game.
Jefferson wants to put Awati's back on the fence and get out, get back to the middle of the cage.
Oh, Awati looking for a head and arm throw. Can be very dangerous in that position.
Yeah, in MMA, you got to be real careful of that head and arm throw. You can give your back very easily.
A lot of pressure here coming out of Jefferson. Awati, though, doing a good job here of maintaining, not letting him take him down. Trying to get his hands on the neck for a potential standing guillotine.
And he uses the guillotine to bulldog Jefferson's back to the fence. That was Jefferson's opportunity to break away and get this fight back to striking distance.
A lot of pressure coming out of Awati, but a nice takedown here coming from Carl Jefferson.
It was a good takedown, but this isn't the position Jefferson has the biggest advantage. Awati needs to work, though. This fight is close. If Awati wants to win this fight,
as we are halfway through the third and final round. Awati trying to stand up here, getting his back on the cage. Nice sweep out there, though, coming from Jefferson.
The left arm that Awati has over the head of Jefferson, he could underhook with it, would help him get up a little bit easier.
Jefferson in a very unorthodox position here, right in front of the booth. 1 minute remaining.
Jefferson is just grinding on Awati, trying to grind out this fight. Awati needs to get the left arm out from over the head. The guillotine position is not going to work. Awati needs an underhook with the left arm.
Yeah, he has got to let go of that head position, try to work for an underhook.
I think Prez Dent is just trying to grind out this fight, try and get this third round victory.
And
Dent
we are
needs
down
to throw some punches.
We are down to 30 seconds remaining here in the third and final round. Awati needs to move here. He's got to move out of this position as Dent is doing a great job here of keeping that position, grinding on the back of Awati. Jefferson looking here, potential armbar setup. 10 seconds remaining.
Inverted triangle out of Jefferson.
Big finish there for Prez Dent, a.k.a. Carl Jefferson. What a great fight.
That was a great matchup and a very tough fight to judge. You know, this is one that could be a unanimous decision one way, or it could be a split decision the other way. You have no idea. I personally gave it to Prez Dent. I thought he edged out the first round. Thought he clearly lost the second, but I thought he won that third round.
But you never know when it goes into the eyes of the judges. Both of these fighters, though, left it all in the cage tonight.
Absolutely. Great fight. These guys are exhausted, which is exactly how you should feel after a 3-round war.
And that was an absolute war here at Shamrock FC 286, live from River City Casino in St. Louis, Missouri. A lot of action still to come here tonight. So let's send it up to the cage to Stephen Mayer to give us our results.
Ladies and gentlemen, going to the scorecards this evening, your winner by split decision out of the red corner, Oscar Awasi.
All right, Kevin, let's talk about this real quick here. A split decision win for Awatsi. What did the judges see?
Well, they gave Awatsi finish the, could have been a couple things. He finished the first round strong, so they could have given him that first round. Also, he was so dominant in the second round with the new rule set, that could have been a 10-8 second round.
Very interesting. As we say, never leave it into the hands of the judges. But coming up next, we have a special kickboxing bout, and we'll be back right after this.